What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle. Today in the world of indie games, we're taking a look at This Merchant Life, a game which is finally out of early access, and actually a game that I liked a lot when it first came out. I thought that this game was quite a bit of fun. I am a fan of sort of trading simulators, so things like Merchants of Kaidan, or things like This Merchant Life, which we're playing right now, or Merchant of the Skies. I very much enjoy those games that allow you to just kind of like silently trade and move things around, and so it's always a pleasure to come back to this one. Let's jump on into a new game and check what the 1.0 version has going for us. We've got the campaign right now. Your father has vanished and left you with his debts. Meet the growing monthly payments to eventually pay off his 500,000 coin obligation. Ouchie. A vague and unhelpful message eventually results in our merchant becoming embroiled in a deadly conspiracy that threatens the very kingdom of Pergrin, and then free play. So this is new right here. This was the original storyline from early access. Let's try the new thing out. Let's do that. We'll go with the standard difficulty right now. That sounds great to me. And then we got to pick what our merchant looks like. All right. Let's go ahead and with our torso, what kind of body pieces can we put in right here? You got anything green? I'm a big fan of green. Yeah, and then we'll get like some pantaloons or something. Let's see here. Oh, we could do that right there. That looks good. What kind of hats can we have? Is that even a hat right there? I think that's like a hood, maybe. I thought maybe he just had really long hair. Dude, we gotta have the rice patty hat. That's the best choice out of all of them. Get to pick our backpack right there. I do feel like the brown one probably goes better with our outfit. And frankly, properly accessorizing, I think, is a big secret in all this. We've got our miscellaneous. Oh, we can have a cane, a fishing rod. We can have a bird. We can have a bag of coins. Yeah, let's have like a wizard staff. That sounds pretty good to me. And my character's name will be Splat. We gotta name our horses. Okay. We're gonna name our horses Clompy. And then the other horse is gonna be named Whippers. There we go. Clompy and Whippers. We can select our background. We could be a soldier, which gives us bonuses to combat and makes us better at combat mission rewards and mercenary recruitment. We can be a sailor who is resilient, a major boost to cart capacity, reduced penalties from cart damage, extra deployment time in battle. We could go with a stable hand, bonuses to travel speed and horse upgrades, cart wear from travel is reduced. We can be a scholar, improved ability to avoid and flee from danger, gain XP more quickly. Smith is industrious, has better crafting and reduced building costs. And then the seer, useful market events last longer, specialist at search missions. Okay. Let's go with the Smith, I suppose. That sounds good to me. You're having a tutorial dream, and it's not one of those hand-holding dreams you've been hearing so much about. You just need to tick off all the tasks from the checklist, so to start, go ahead and press on Woodford. Alright, let's press on Woodford. We're in the town hub. The woodiest town this side of Oakville. A small border town near Holback Forest, Woodford is a sleepy rural community with a homely pop reputation. They're very proud of their dressmakers here and host a market festival centered around them during high summer. Woodford has also won the Most Flammable Town Award 25 years in a row. Well, congrats, Woodford. Nice job. I knew you could do it since Oakville burned to the ground, so they kind of won by default, I suppose. But I believed in you, Woodford. I believed in you. They want me to go to the market. We've done that. They want me to buy some goods. It appears as though ale has a very, very good cost, and wood has a good cost as well. Let's go ahead, and I think we're going to buy... Oh, it wants me to buy all the wood. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we bought the stuff right there, and then it wants me to travel to Randos. Let's do it. 43 hours of traveling to Randos. Oh, I like how they put a little animation up there, too. I love it. Felling nature's bounty. Randos is within the boundaries of the Holback Forest, but is actually to be found inside an enormous artificial arbor, a large clearing where the trees still encroach above as much as they can. The Druidic scholars found sunlight here to be at least 50% more dappled than everywhere else. The city also features generous parkland and lakes and is known for production of tools, particularly its famous randaxes. Also home to the Hunters Guild, said to be among the finest marksmen around, and their motto, "We are among the finest marksmen around." Straight to the point, I like it. And so we sell all this for 43, and we make a profit. There it is. They also want grain over here. Who knows how long those prices are going to stay where they are? But we did make some money. And so they want me to hire some guards. We've got Walden the Old Soldier and Archibald the Archer. Okay. Let's get Walden. He's a little bit cheaper. I think we can do that. And then we can take a mission. Ah. Collect the chest at Lancer, then return here. Find Oxtown. Oh, I can search in Oxtown. Okay. Take a letter to Oxtown. Let's do that. How far away is Oxtown? Yeah, I bet it's super far, huh? Dangerous times in Pergrin, though. Bandits and worse on the road. We need guards to protect us. Gain a reputation of the towns, make some friends and allies, learn my way around, pay off that starter loan. Anyways, let's get started. I'll buy some things cheap from the market here, then we'll travel to the neighboring town. Apparently my horse is not really a conversationalist. Welcome to the kingdom of Peregrine. You're ready to begin this merchant life. Your position in the kingdom is indicated by the red star. Use the arrow keys to move the Okay, we're all right. We're good. I don't think we have to worry too much about it. I can figure it out. Inside of Randos, like, what did they have at the market? Did they have anything that was cheap? They had hides pretty cheap. Yeah, let's buy some hides. That sounds good to me. Oh, we bought 20 of them at really good cost, too. All right, well, what's above average? Where's a place where I can unload something a little bit above average here? So if we wanted to drop things off, let's see here. Above average prices on furs is what I'm looking for. So we need to go to Arrow. And that's by Oxtown anyways, so I think we're going to have to do that either way, so why stress about it? Let's continue moving down this way. You've never seen anything that looks less suitable for roads than this. Sitting atop 6 sturdy wheels is a bulbous metal tank held in place with wooden struts. The entire vehicle has an unmistakably porcine appearance, rolling along at barely walking pace. As you overtake it, the driver waves manically at you. He has the sort of mustache that you associate with the criminally insane and bright clothing to match. Hello, well met. This is the Traveling Brewery, the Migrating Mixer, the Wandering Wonder, the Ambling Ale. You ask if he'd be interested in a trade of some kind, but mostly you just wanted to interrupt him. You aren't able to come to an agreement on a trade, but this is still an experience you're unlikely to forget in a hurry. Fair enough. Do we have anything we can sell here? So it looks like we've got some repairs that we can do while we're in town. It's probably a good idea to do that. There are a number of things that we can do with our cart. We can upgrade our wheels. We can actually go up with reinforced structure so we can carry more goods. We can get carrots so that the horses go faster. There's also parts for our vehicle. So in the wheel slot, technically, we can actually make aftermarket mods to our cart, just in case you're that kind of modifying brave soul. In the market, we could technically sell those. We bought them for 40. We could sell them for 50 and we'd make 200 profit. And then we could just take the ale to the next location. Seems possible. Yeah, let's get some profit where we can. And then we'll buy the ale right there, and then who knows, maybe we'll find a place where ale is a little bit more pricey. So it's below average over there. What about in Lancer? What about in Serenity? Above average, let's go to Serenity. We have a mission, but like, I'm kind of lazy. I have a problem with laziness, and so anyways, I kind of want to make my money now instead of worrying about it. So there you go. We actually just made a cool fortune off that one right there. We can buy some timber while we're here. And then I think it's probably a really good idea for us to actually deliver our letter to where it's supposed to go. Do I still have guards? Is that still like a thing that I have? Oh, cool. We have like skills and stuff too. Do I have any of these points? We have leadership, the smallest little shrine. The caravan passes a nondescript graystone shrine squatting just off to the side of the road. The shrine itself is not particularly notable, but there is something odd alongside it. Something smaller. You squint a little and lean towards it, and yeah, you can see now that it is unmistakably a much smaller shrine. You decide this warrants a brief investigation. The smaller shrine is perhaps 6 inches off the ground, roughly carved from a similar stone to its larger neighbor. On the front is scrawled the crude image of an ant receiving some sort of offering and looking appreciative. It's impressive that this can be gleaned from such a small image, but it is unmistakable. Let's give an offering. You don't really know what the ants could want, so you leave them coins, then they can buy whatever they want with it. That is the best birthday present, just money. That's by far the best birthday present, just like give me money, you know, like, money is good. This is Much lower than usual for 14 hours. Okay, I'll buy them. Yeah, they aren't kidding. They're at like half price right now, so I'll definitely take some of it. Do we still have... Oh, really? I can't get into the tavern just yet. Do I still have the mercenary? Or can I... Hopefully I can't be attacked. Oh, cool. They added like a reputation system, too. Nice. Alright. Well, let's go to Oxtown. I see no reason not to. Oh, I failed the mission already, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, let's explore Arrow. Standing on a small, upturned wooden box off to the side of the settlement's busiest thoroughfare, a man stands regaling the crowds. He isn't quoting sermons or decrying the sins of the rich and powerful. Instead, he's offering up his opinions and commentary on all manner of things. He gives a scathing review of the latest theatrical production in Archon, the continuing adventures of Arturo and the city-states of Eos, calling it vacuous and highly derivative. He critiques 3 eateries, 2 bar troops, and a new curtain wall being built in Atten as superfluous as a 4th nipple, all in a strangely conversational style. At the end of a particularly energetic segment, he steps off the box and walks off for a short rest. However, he sees your merchant attire, he changes directions, setting himself on a collision course for you. He stops just before walking into you and immediately begins speaking. Hello, I am Ignacio, and I'm an influencer. For 1,000 coins, I would happy to be able to say nice things about your merchant operations, bound to improve your reputation around here. We can agree. We could reverse the offer. Yeah, reverse the offer. You suggest a different offer. He could pay you 1,000 coins and you will sing his praises all over the kingdom on your many travels. He initially seems confused, then quite angry. He questions your understanding of economics, and then he storms off. Alright, cool, man. Well, at least we got it done. Can I sell anything good here? Yeah, I can, actually. I can make a pretty smooth fortune right here. So we're sitting at 4,500 coins at the moment. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. It looks like grapes are selling for like an absurd cost over here. It looks like wool is also quite cheap. Do I have any place nearby where wool is being bought for like an exorbitant price? Doesn't look like there's anything too close. They are buying grapes over here. They're selling grapes at a low price right there. If we're fast enough, we might be able to bring grapes back for a profit right here. For 36 hours? It's gonna take me 33 just to get back over there. So unless you like randomly had it with you in the first place, I don't think it's gonna be that helpful. Let's go to the tavern and see who we can hire here. So we've got Robin, who is a burly peasant. We have Norma, who is a poor mercenary. And we have Eldon, who is an old soldier. I'll hire you. I'll hire all 3 of them. Why not? Profits have been decent lately. So on our security, we could pay these guys. There we go. Got a little pricey, but wasn't too bad. I think it'll be manageable. Let's go to the market and see if there's anything. Yeah, let's buy the wool, and we'll take it elsewhere and see what we can do with it. It looks like over here they have an average price on wool, so we might as well take advantage of that. Yeah, so like, smooth little profit right there. We made like 16 per, and we sold like 20 or whatever. Not too bad. They got a bunch of grapes right here for pretty cheap too. Let's go ahead and flip the grapes. I did need to check on my cart though and make sure that it doesn't need repairs. Yeah, we're kind of damaged at the moment. I don't want my cart to be damaged. Me and my cart are homies, and so I want it to be in good shape. We can get some carrots over here. There you go. Big old bag of carrots. Spend some of that profit on making ourselves a little bit faster and more rapido. What else we got going on? So where are they selling grapes for? Above average price over in Arrow. All right. Oh, nope. Now it's a below average price in Arrow. Things change. We'll go to Oxtown and see if we can flip them over here. In Oxtown. In the market. Yeah, that's a pretty solid profit right there. I'll take it. And like that, we've already made the money back that we spent on our wheels. The wool prices are not that great. Grain prices are reasonably decent. I do think that ale is the best thing here, so we'll buy the ale and we'll flip that the best that we can. Inside the tavern, we got a couple more peasants. What's up with my security? Are these guys happy? Yeah, let's keep them on board. And then maybe we'll add Ulmer, who is a poor mercenary. I am spending quite a fair bit of cash out here. Just trying to... What is this? This removes autopay from all the current heroes. Oh, you can turn on auto pay? Well, I think that's a really good idea. Let's do auto pay then. I want to keep my mercenaries. I don't think they level up or anything else like that, but maybe they'll be useful. I just bought a whole bunch of ale over here. Is ale selling decently anywhere? Who knows? Maybe things will change. Do we have any missions? We can do escort a letter to Serenity. Yeah, I'll take that mission. This time we're not going to mess around quite as much. We'll go like straight for Serenity. So let's go to Archon first. Oh, we actually have to go along the chain. Gotcha. And if we find a place where we can unload this at a better price along the road, who minds? It'll be fine. Still 65. Apparently everybody is just producing beer right now, is what I've learned. Everybody is just on a crazy beer producing spree. Microbrewing and Peregrine has been explosive lately. We can also sell all of our stuff at this market to make even more monies. So that's good. That's a really exceptionally low wood price right there. That's like an absurdly low wood price. I'm going to take it just for the profit margins. Like, there's low prices on a lot of other stuff too, but I think that's going to be my guy. We're sitting at 5, 3, 2, 8 right now on the cash front. We lost a hero. Did we lose a hero? I don't think we did. When does auto pay go through? Is my question. So we have options. I don't know exactly when auto pay goes through, but it looks like it's keeping them somewhat happy. Why is his name written in green? Does that mean that he's like special? Or is he like the captain of my guard? I don't know. Either way, we delivered the letter, and that's all that we really needed to do, so... Ba-da-da-da, done. We've got Bryce the monk. We've got Silas, who is a man-at-arms. Okay. Brigands on the road to Atten. We can fight that. We've got Donate, which I don't really have any of that stuff, so unfortunately that's not really going to help. We need to go to Woodford and pick up some peasants and bring them back here. Let's do that. That sounds like the plan. So Woodford is over here to the left. There's not really a ton of great places to unload my wares. You were perfectly happy with the speed you were traveling along the avenue until a horse rider flew past like an arrow from a divine bow. You heard hooves approaching from behind, but before you had so much as a moment to turn your head to look, the horse and rider were already surging past the cart. Another moment and they're gone over the horizon to nothing but a blurry memory. Now that you're left alone on the road again, your speed seems to be positively plodding. You try to urge your horses a little faster with the reins, but they're apparently not inspired by the last sight of one of their brethren streaking ahead, and if anything, they slow down petulantly at your urging. We'll be sympathetic. You feel a pang of sympathy for your own horses having to drag a heavy cart around rather than galloping free and easy, and make a mental note to give them a bumper feed later. Good. Is that just where you feed the horse in his butt? I don't know what a bumper feed is. I mean, technically the price is still better here. We bought them for like, what, 12? Yeah, just do it. They're not really that high margin of an item anyways, so... we could probably find a place where we got like an extra 10 profit off each one of those. But then I would have to carry them around all the time with me. And like, frankly, I'm feeling kind of lazy. Unfortunately, there's not really anything to buy here. We could take a look at the cart, though. Let's look at our cart real fast. Needs repairs. Alright, we'll repair that real quick. We have horses, level 2. We can get more structure. I think that's a good idea. Or we can get better wheels. Let's just get a little bit of extra space in the cart so that we can carry more goods. I don't know how much that increased our capacity by. It looks like... oh, it increased it by 2. Wow, that's so expensive for just 2 more. Yikes. It hurts. Was not expecting that. Here we've got a market that's selling grapes for like dirt nasty cheap. I'm going to go ahead and pick up all the grapes because those are a high margin item. And we can basically double our profits right now. Or I'm sorry, double our money if we play it smart. And they're actually buying them at an average price over here. So we can take those and just flip them real fast for an easy profit. So like we just doubled our money just like that. Like easy peasy lemon squeezy. And they got wood for sale over here. They got ale for sale over here. But honestly, none of these goods are at a very good price. I think herbs are probably the best thing we could possibly grab. So I'll grab those real fast. You guys are still auto-paying my security, right? Make sure you do that. I should probably like level up or something too. So deployment time at the start of the battle is increased by 2. Everybody do something, we're under attack. We've got recruitment, which gives us another hire slot. We've got bargaining, a 30% reduction to hiring costs. Not people you want to mess around, but you can still bargain to a point. We've got purchasing, so 25% more goods are now available in all markets. We've got smarts, so increased caravan capacity by 10%. No one can precariously pile too many things onto a trade cart like you. Or we can add expedience. I think I'm going to go with smarts for the extra inventory space. Having 4 extra inventory slots actually does increase our profit by like 10-15%. So we will collect the people that we needed to collect from over here. We've got the herbs inside of our cart. I don't think there's anything else to fiddle with for right now. Oh, cool. We can go to the tailor and we can actually change what we look like if we want. I'm actually really happy with what I look like at the moment. My physical appearance is bringing me some joy, so I don't really want to change anything up, but I do appreciate the opportunity. How long do we have to get that mission done? We've got 9 days. I have time to explore. Wandering past one of the city's many parks, you are accosted by an elderly woman who drags you over to a nearby tree and points up to it, directing your attention to her cat, perched up in the branches a good 30 feet up. This must happen a lot in Rando since there are more trees than people and seemingly more cats than either. Yeah, we could try it. The tree is huge and has a lot of branches that look big enough to support your weight, so they prove relatively easy to climb. You coax the cat from its skyward perch and it clings to you as you make your way back down to the safety of ground level. The old woman says she will sing your praises to everybody in the city. Apparently, I'm more brave than I was previously. Oh, I've got another upgrade point over here. Okay, let's go with another hire slot. That sounds good. I like the idea of having another mercenary about with us. Let's go to the tavern and see if we can pick one up. So we've got Zenith, who is a local hunter, and we've got Norma, who is a brawler, and Rhiannon, who is a brawler. All right. Well, we don't have any archers. We could take an archer. That sounds good. Is anything for sale here? Like, can I unload any of my herbs or whatever? I think I bought them at like 50. It's not really that difficult of a sale. We'll probably sell them in Atten up here. Alright, so we have the option to explore. We still have 7 days. Let's do it. The crazy riddle lady seems to leap down from a building purely to make a grand entrance. It is difficult to tell if she is as unhurt as she appears or if this is just good showmanship. She asks you a riddle as you feared she must. You're trapped in a room with 2 doors and a guard on each. One of the doors will take you to sweet, sweet freedom, and the other leads directly to a terrifying, possibly eternal drop. One of the guards always tells the truth and the other always lies, but you don't know which is which. You have to choose and open one of these doors, but can only ask a single question to one of the guards. What do you ask? She has apparently branched out into logic puzzles. Yeah, I remember this one from my number theory class. I think it was called Smolyan's. I forget what it was called. Was that what it was called? Smolyan's riddle? Is that what it's called? I can't remember the name of it. I can't. It has a specific name, and it's a logic and number puzzle from programming school. And like, you've got 2 guards that always lie, 1 guard that always tells the truth, 1 guard that will tell you who is lying. But like, it's just like, it's a mess, and you've got to like make these little flow paths and everything else. So we have 2 doors with a guard on each. Oh, never mind. It's a joke. So which door would the guard point me to if I asked him which door leads to freedom? Which door would you personally recommend so that I go through assuming I want to survive? Is the door that you're standing in front of not the wrong door to take to freedom? That's got a double negative in it, so we'll go with the middle one. She looks almost impossibly angry. No. Didn't you even think at all? The truth teller will point to the right door, the liar to the wrong door, and you don't know which is which. A 50-50 chance of an eternal plummet or poor odds indeed. Well, you know, I'll be honest, the highest grade in my number theory class was like a D- on the final. We were lucky it was on a curve because like a D- was like the highest that anybody managed to get. I'm just going to sell all this stuff and like, screw your riddles. I've got money to keep me comfortable. You don't need to be smart when you've got money to hire other people to be smart. All right? And then all you need to do is hire guys with big guns to keep an eye on the smart guys to make sure that they're not rooking you. See? We've got some hides over here. We're going to go ahead and buy all those because they're at an absurdly low price. We've got missions. We can find the best location in Arrow, Woodford, or Oxtown. We can fight some brigands. We haven't done any combat yet, so technically we could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do some combat. We haven't done any combat yet. Let's make it happen. How long do I have to do that mission? 8 days? Okay, let's drop these guys off first. Hides. I think we bought those like really, really low, so technically we could sell them back over here, but meh. Alright, back to Atten. Such a relaxing little game. I really do like it. Alright, so we've got the brigands. So this is our development phase. The first icon indicates which direction enemies are going to attack from. Select a direction to slice, then select your fighters and press assign to have them defend that direction. Deploying each fighter costs a certain amount of deployment time, so there you go. So they're attacking from over here. We will put in our hunter. We will put in our poor mercenary. We will assign our other poor mercenary. And then we will assign our old soldier in the lead. And then we have no deployment time left. So, let's go. This is the movement phase. You can move fighters that have been deployed by clicking on them in the direction arrow for where you want to move them. Pressing next turn will take you to the combat phase. The cumulative security score of all fighters are added with a dice roll of 1 to 3 added to the total. Okay, so that makes sense. So it counts all of our attack, then adds a 1d3 to it, and then it takes all of their attack and adds a 1d3 to it, and whoever wins, wins. I don't think I want to go over to that side right there. I think I'm pretty happy with where we're at. I'll show range. Yeah, next turn, whatever. We killed one of them. Nice. Actually, we killed both of them. If the enemy were victorious in any direction, then they will get a chance to loot the cart. Each direction you lose will incur one chance of getting looted, so losing a fight in multiple directions can be very, very damaging. On the left, you see if the enemy successfully looted the cart from any direction. Being successfully looted results in damage to the cart and automatically fails mission types where you're carrying cargo and passengers. Okay. Well, there's our fight, so the mission's done. The question is, where do I get paid at? I guess I don't get paid here, is the answer to that question. I could have gotten paid anywhere, but nope. This Merchant Life. I really like this game, and I've been following its development for a really long time. So congratulations to the developers for finally making it into 1.0. I really like the title. If anybody in my audience wants to get it, go down to the description. You'll find a link there. If you don't know who I am and what I do here on the internet, my name is Splattercat. I've been here for about 7 years, sifting through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games so that you don't have to. I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and have a great afternoon, everybody.